we have seen in previous classes, we have seen join stage and lookup stage for doing the join between any two resources. And the source systems we have considered files, right? So using join stage, we have implemented inner join, left join, right join, and full join. Whereas using lookup, we implemented inner join and left join. For coming up with the inner join, we need to keep the constraint as the lookup condition, either to drop the records if the condition not met or to reject the records. In both the cases, we are going to have inner join, whereas say suppose if in the constraint, if it is continue, then it is going to apply left join. Now we will see merge stage. Merge is also another processing stage which is going to be used to join two or more sources. The Datastage servers are restarting, it will take a while. So merge stage is also to perform joining any two or more sources. In join and lookup, it accepts only two files as sources, whereas not only files, two source systems as source links, whereas merge stage, it is going to accept two or more. We can join three sources, we can join four sources, so n number of sources can be joined together using merge stage. That is the advantage of merge. We go for merge stage only in the cases when our number of sources are more than 2. And here also we are going to have these reject links, like how we have added the rejected data in lookup stage, whereas in join stage we cannot have the reject link, but for both lookup and merge stage we can have the lookup. One second. So let's take three files now. So far for join and lookup, we have used only two things, right? Student.txt and course.txt. I'm keeping my sources to another folder inside join as source, and I'm copying these two things, course and source. Okay. Now let me do one more file. Course name .txt, and here I am adding course name and roll number. So one is say Python course number 1, course ID 1 is Python, 2 is C, so C, 3 is .NET, 4 SQL, and 5 HTML. Okay. I have added data to my course name.txt where the data is course name and roll number. So which particular roll number is going on which particular courses. Okay. What we do have in student.txt, we do have student information, roll number, name, address, phone, and age. And here in the course.txt, we do have roll number and course ID. Now, to my output file, I want student name, course ID, and course name. These three things I would like to save to my target. So these three columns are available in these three files, but all the three files do have one key column which is in match, which is nothing but roll number. So roll number is going to be our key column to perform join among these three files. So when we would like to join more than two files, it could not able to uh, done through join stage or lookup stage. That's the reason we will go for merge stage. Merge is going to join more than two sources. That can be n number of sources. So let me open a new parallel job. And so now our sources are three, right? So I'm taking three sequential files. One, I'm copying this stage and pasting over here. Here I have taken only three files, but n number of inputs are acceptable in merge stage. Okay, this is my student data and this is course ID and this is course names. Okay, now let me add a processing stage which is merge stage. Merge. So this is my merge stage. What it is merging? Merging roll number. So I am joining all these three files to the merge stage. And then I am saving my target to a sequential file again. I'm changing the link names. This is my link from student. This is my link from course ID. This is my link from course name. And this is my link to target. And this is my target file. So I'm done with the naming and skeleton as well. Let's save this job. Control S or click on here. And I'm saving in March folder, save name demo merge. The name is already in use, so I'm giving some other name. So we are done with saving the job as well. Now let's plug in each of the thing. As I told, so here three input links are there, right? Likewise, we can add 4, 5, 6, 7, any number can be added. How many input links do we have? Those many reject links are possible. Like, so what this reject link is talking about? Merge is going to have one output, one main output, and rest all are rejects. What these rejects are going to do is, so here I do have student data, right? And here I do have course ID, here I do have course name. I'm trying to join all these things using student roll number. Okay. So say suppose roll number 1 to 9 are available over here, where 1 to 5 are available in course ID. So 4 are missing, which are there in student data and not in course ID, right? So those 4 can be captured in one of the link. And what are all the data which is not matched from this file, those are going to be saved in another reject link. In the similar way, here also say suppose some 10 roll numbers are there. Out of 10, the common ones are only 4. Then rest of the 6 can be saved to a file so that we are going to get a clear picture on what kind of data that we do have, like how many students are there in student data, out of those students how many enrolled with courses, out of those courses how many staff is available from the course names. Likewise, we are going to get each and everything, how many are in common and how many are not available. Even those things are also going to available with the help of these reject links. So once we do have from all these three, say suppose we do have only 4 common data, 4 records in common, rest 5 are going to be saved to my reject link. So I can pick up those 5 records and I'll work on them, or I'll call those students asking for why your course ID is not yet enrolled, or why you have not enrolled for any course, or so on. So depends on requirement, we can add on the reject links. So how many input links do we have? Those many reject links are possible using merge stage. First, let's complete one complete job with only main output. Then we will try to add each of the reject link and we will see each of the rejected output as well. Okay. So let's plug in each of the stage. I'm copying this. So I have moved, these 3 files are available in join folder. I moved to source folder. But out of these 3 files, if you remember, 2 of them are using by our jobs. Previous classes we have done lookup and join jobs, right? Those jobs are using these files, right? The student.txt and course.txt. These 2 files are consumed by 2 other jobs. Now we changed these file paths, right? So the same thing need to be reflected in the job as well. Otherwise, job could not able to find the file and it is going to abort. So we need to take care of the things whether the defined path and the availability of the file is in sync or not. Okay. Student.txt. First line is column names, which is a true. Format, it is a tab. Okay, quotation is none. Delimiter is tab. Or else we can also copy the stage which is available in our previous job as well, because same plugins are there, right? Now I am not writing the metadata or the columns. I just save from here and I'll import that one. So I'm saving these columns. Save. I'm asking to save in March only as student file call student columns. So all these columns, 5 columns are saved to March folder. Now I'm importing that one. So go to columns. Here click on load. This is the metadata, right? Student columns. I want all. So if we do not want all, then we can click on this double arrow and we can select the columns which we would like to have and we can add on them. Otherwise, if we need all the columns, directly click on this double arrow, which is going to add all of your columns. Okay. Now click on view data to see whether the data is plugged in as expected or not. So we did receive all the 8 rows. We are good here. Let's see course ID. So the file name is course.txt and first name is column name, so I'm keeping it as true. Format delimiter is tab, quotation none, columns only 2 columns are there, right? Course ID and roll number. Course ID and roll number. Both are integers only, so I'm keeping integer and integer. Okay. I clicked on OK. Let's try to view the data as well. We can able to retrieve the data here as well, so we are good. Let's plug in the third file as well. It's okay. Course name.txt. Course name, roll number. Okay. Here the file name is course name.txt. First line is having column name, so I'm keeping it as true. Format delimiter is tab. Quotation is none. Now go to columns. Course name.
Jansi.
Yep.
Delimiter is you gave it as none, I guess.
Let me recheck. 1 second, thanks. So this is course ID. Sorry, roll number. Roll number. So let's go back to the file and check what is the delimiter. Here the delimiter is tab. So let's see if we can able to retrieve the data or not. Here it is tab. I clicked on OK. This is integer, so let me make this as integer and view data. So we need to make sure the key column should have same name again here, unlike lookup stage. So both join stage and merge stage expects same column number from course name not found. This is tab, quotation none. So we need to have that roll number, which is the key column, as the same in all the 3 files. Okay, so we're done with the plugins. Now let's plug in the merge stage. So coming here as join stage, here also it is asking for key column. We can able to see the columns which are common from all the 3 files. From all the 3, roll number is same. Say suppose in one of the file I do not have the roll number, like in other columns. Like here, if I keep roll num, where my O is caps, then I'm not going to get the key column over here. See, no key column is available. That's why while we are working with merge stage and join stage, it is must that we need to maintain same key column. Okay, so make sure while you are using this stage, the key column must be in sync from all the input links. If you are using 4 input links, all the 4 must have same name, roll number, and so would you like to keep the unmatched master records? What is this master? Like left and right links, here in merge stage, we call them master and update links. Okay, so let me explain you these things. If it is a join stage, then we are going to have left link, right link. Okay, if it is lookup stage, then we are going to have main or stream link and reference link or reference data. If it is merge, then we call the links as master and update. Okay, these are the kind of names that the stages are using to understand what is the master data and what are all the updating data sets, so or updating sources, which are nothing but main data or stream data and reference data in my lookup. So same master is named as stream data in lookup, and this update is named as reference in lookup stage. Whereas when it is coming to join stage, they are being called as left link and right link. I'll just show you the same things through the stages. So this is merge stage, right? In this merge, we are going to have the link labels as master and update. I'm clicking OK. Let's check the join stage now. So here, if you open the stage and go to the link, here you see left and right are there. And in lookup, they are called as stream and reference. See, convert to reference. Let me open and show you. So here if you see primary and lookup, which are nothing but stream link and reference link. So the names are different and the kind of operation it is going to perform are same in all these three. Here, as I told, we can perform 4 joins, and here only 2 joins, left and inner. Even in merge stage also only 2 joins are available, left and inner. Okay, how we can able to perform left and how we can able to perform inner join, that I'll show you now. So say suppose here I am keeping this unmatched master mode as keep. That means whatever data is available in the master link. So here student data is called our main data, primary source. Okay, so if we would like to keep all the records from the student file, then we need to keep here in the properties unmatched master mode as keep. Then it is going to act as left join. Say suppose here the other options available are drop or so drop is there, which is nothing but inner join. If we keep option, then it is going to be act as a left join. If we select this drop option, then it is going to act as inner join. Okay, let's drop the records which are not matched from my masters to the update records or update links. Okay, and it is asking, would you like to have a warning on the rejected data? If we click on false here in the job logs, we are not going to have any warnings. So here as of now true is there. So then in the logs, which are nothing but when we execute, we are going to get the logs, right? There we are going to have warning saying that these many records are rejected from the update data sets or so, like that. We are going to have those rejected data count in the log. That is happen only if we keep this as true. Okay, now we are done with merge key configuration as well. In the properties, we need to give the key column which is need to be used as key for joining the data. Now go to output and uh, map the records which you want in your target file. What are all the things that I want? I want roll number, I want student name, I want course ID, and I also want course name. So here you can see the links. My roll number is coming from student data. Name is coming from student. Course ID is coming from course ID data. Course name is coming from course name. So we can able to know from which particular file we are exactly retrieving the data through these link names. That's the reason we need to keep the link names in an understandable way, but still that need to follow the project guidelines or project formats. So we are done with merge stage configuration. Let's go to the target file. So let me save in the join folder there, merge inner join, right? Because we kept a drop, right? So inner join dot txt. First line, let's keep it true. And column names will come as is. Delimiter, let's keep tab. And quotation, none. So hopefully we plugged everything. Let's compile and see. If we missed anything, then those errors will pop up in our compilation. So job successfully compiled. Let's execute. By mistake, I clicked on this one. So that is another debugging window for optimizations. I'm executing it. So 8 records been retrieved from all the 3 files, whereas only 5 been saved to my target. So this is acting as now inner join. Let's check the data as well. I saved in this main folder join with name merge inner join. So this is the output. We retrieved roll number, name, course ID. So this is the tab. That's the reason it came like this. And course name as well. So these two columns are from, first two columns are from student file. Course ID is from second source and course name is from third source. Let's compare the data with other inner joins, like inner join output. Here I see one. See, we get the same roll numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So say suppose I want all the data which is available in my student file, because that is our main master data, master source. Then we need to keep the option as keep. Here if we keep it as keep, then my merge stage is going to apply left join operation. I'm also changing the file name. Merge left join. I'm compiling this one. Let's execute. Now 8 rows should be saved to my target file. But out of 8, only 5 records is going to have complete data and other 3 records are not going to have complete data. So see, we have received all the 8 records. And let me also show the log as well. 0. So here, if you see, we have warnings. These warnings are nothing but the records which are dropped from my update data set. See, update record 5 is dropped. No masters are left. So if data is available in our update data, which are nothing but course ID and course name, and not available in student data, then we are asking to warn on reject updates, warn on unmatched masters. So to erase those warnings, these need to be kept as false. I don't want any warnings in my job log if there are no matchings available. Then we need to keep this as false. Meantime, let's also see the output as well. So this is our merge left join. See, zeros came for the data which is not available in course id.file and blanks are came. Blanks are nothing but null values. Null values popped for course name because that course name is not available. These 3 roll numbers are not available in these 2 files. That's the reason we received zeros and nulls, which is nothing but left join activity. Okay. Going back, here we see the warnings, right? To suppress these warnings, we need to keep these 2 things as false. By default, these 2 options are coming as true. So let's compile and rerun, then we are not going to get those warnings as well. See, now there are no warnings. So this is how we can implement the join operation through merge stage also. But now let's capture the rejected data. So let me add a reject link. Once after having a main link, even though you draw any n number of links, they will be converted to reject links only. So say suppose this is my rejected course IDs. Okay, let's have a file over here. How to set up this one? In the output, we need to select this one. Okay. Course ID and roll number. So here, if you see the rejected data, now it is capturing rejected from course ID. And if we would like to have one more rejected data for course names, then we can rejected course names. Okay. Now go to the link ordering. See, course name. So here you see the link label is update 1 reject, and here it is update 2 reject. Update 2 is nothing but link from course name. So we need to make sure whether these are aligned or not. We can click on these things to set them up. Which one would you say? Suppose I do not have this reject link and I do kept only one reject link. Here, as of now, it is with update 1. But I would like to save the rejected data from my course name. Then what I need to do? I need to change it as update 1. Then that rejected data is going to be updated over here. So first it will capture the rejected data from update 1 data set. Okay. Let me re-explain the same thing again. So we do have total of 3 links, right? One is master, 2 are update links. So out of those two, one is update 1, the second one is update 2. Which is update 1 data, which is update 2 data is the data coming from course name is update 1. The data coming from course ID is update 2. If we add only one reject link, then by default that is going to be considered update 1 link to be saved over here. Say suppose I want to save the rejected data from my course ID. Then we cannot change the links over here. Instead, we can change them here. So if I move the course ID as update 1, then that data is going to be saved in my reject link, which are not in common with my main data. You are going to be understand in much more clear way when you execute with some sample data. First, now we'll get errors because I have not added the things. So let me add over here. So what this is rejected course ID data. Okay, because see here we are getting course ID and roll number. So we are going to get which particular roll numbers and which particular course IDs are not yet available in student data file. Merge stage, there must be same number of reject links or no reject links as input update links. So it is asking to keep one more reject link. And this is my course name rejects. Okay, and this is rejected course names. Let's check the link ordering as well, whether they are correct or not. They are fine. Here we need to add the file name. Now let's execute. So the 8 rows which are available in student data being tagged to my main target file. And out of these 8 files which are available from my course ID, only 5 are in match. Those matched 5 went to this link and the rejected 3 rows went to this particular link. Similarly, from course names, there are only 5 matches available with my master data. Those matched 5 records saved to the target file and the rejected 3 records saved to my course name rejects. This is how we can able to capture each of the rejects through merge stage. Now let's also see the output as well. So course name regex. So these 3 courses not yet tagged to anyone. Those are being chosen by 9, 10 and 11 roll numbers, and these roll numbers are not available in my student data. And this is another rejected data. Okay, here I missed to keep dot file. That's why the file coming like that. So 5. So these are the 3 course IDs and 3 roll numbers which are rejected from my course id.txt file. Okay. This is my merge inner join output. This is my left join output through merge, and these are rejected data. Hope you get how to do joining 2 files as of now. So here I have used only files. But instead of files, we can keep any of the data sources. I will explain the other data sources in the coming classes so that you will get to know how to plug in these also. The DB2 connector or the ODBC connector, Oracle connector, all those things I will show how to make use them. So then you are going to use even those in the places of the files. Now we are only handling the file data. Okay. So this is how all the 3 are doing the similar activity, but slight difference is there in the functionality. Now let me add all those things in an Excel as a summary, because this is going to be asked in each and every interview for sure. Whatever may be the experience, they will ask the difference between these 3. Merge, lookup and join. Okay. Type of joins can be implemented. So here we can implement inner join, left join, right join and full join. Okay. And in merge only inner join and left join. And it's the same in lookup also, only inner join and left join. Now terminology that we are going to use. Here we call them left source and right source. Here we call them master and update. One source, update two source, likewise. And here it is main and reference. Main or stream data. Stream source and reference source. Memory usage. It will use through connectors. Fetch data from actual source. And actual source means where exactly our source is resided. Whereas it is going to, it uses cache memory to save reference data. Performance. Best for larger data sets. Best when more than 2 sources need to be joined and best for smaller data sets. Okay, and what else we have seen? Reject links. No reject links available. Here, number of update files is equal to number of reject links. Those many reject links are possible. Here also rejects can be captured. And key columns must have same name, whereas in lookup, no, can be any name. No need to have same name for key columns. Number of inputs or outputs. So two minimum inputs should be there. Two inputs, one output, and merge n inputs, n outputs. Whereas one main, n minus 1 are rejects. And here two inputs, two outputs. Okay. So these are all the main differences. Let me know if you do not understand in any of these things, because we have executed and have seen all those things. Hope you'll get all these things. Okay. These are the main things that we need to know about these three stages. Tomorrow we will see transformer stage, or else if Sunil available, we will try to cover partitioning and sorting techniques. Okay, thank you. Bye everyone. Thanks.